Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Formula 1 2017 as we're working through our career. Today I'm trying for the first time the streamed recorded session. It's not gone perfectly. Comcast is a very evil company and they're doing very evil things to us. So hopefully the recording goes well. The stream may have issues as we go. But if that's the case for you guys watching, I'll post this race on Wednesday and hopefully you'll be able to watch from there. We did very well in qualifying. It was a wet to dry session. The VOD is available on Twitch if you'd like to see it. There will be frame drops throughout it because of Comcast, but most of it's there to see. I think the AI needs to go up in difficulty a little bit, but we can't do that until after this week. So we'll get through this race, see how it goes, and then adjust from there. Let's go ahead and listen to our voicemail from the agent.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
They would like us to finish 9th or higher, beat Nico Hülkenberg, and place 11th. Well, I believe we are starting 6th and 7th in the field, so that should be pretty doable. To the laptop. And let's see here. As you can see, we're leading the rivalry still. You've qualified 6th. We have 105 resource points in the progress update. I think we're good to go. F1. Press F1 to go to F1. Alright, so far, it's been stable. Right after qualifying, we had a huge outage, so I'm hoping that it's going to be okay for the race. All I can do is hope. Let's hope that that doesn't get our monetization stolen, but it really doesn't matter if it does.
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn 1 at the very first Chinese Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing and extraordinary memories.
Remember Sauber being competitive? I barely do.
The title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012.
I didn't remember that. Interesting. So this is China.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton,
like I said, we qualified very well,
and starting alongside
but probably shouldn't have. It was the rain that did it.
Down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Felipe Massa, and a Renault. Hülkenberg,
a Renault,
Grosjean,
a Renault,
Fiat, and Lance Stroll, Ricciardo, Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and
this all looks pretty standard.
Magnussen, Fernando Alonso.
It should have been a weird qualifying because only 5 cars got to go out on slicks and set lap times.
Now it's time to head down to the track.
It doesn't look like that played too much of a role.
Excellent job yesterday. We qualified above expectations. Let's go out there and put in a performance.
Okay, I will go put in a performance. Let's see here. It has us hitting on lap 6. In a 14-lap race. That should be fine. The tires are new, which is cool. I'm going to do a little bit more fuel in there, but not too much. A little bit more. And from there, we'll see how it goes. I'm worried about the engine. So the game had a bug in it where for 25% distance races, you were doing a lot of wear in practice because it was 4 times accelerated. But just because you're doing 25% races, your practice sessions are still just as long. You still have to do just as much for the programs. So there was a lot of wear put on the engine in race 1. Supposedly that's been fixed now, but the damage was already done. We already have, we already have a damaged engine for this race. And I don't think there's any other delays. I can tell you right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, currently the stream was not seeing anything because Comcast is down again. So I guess we're just gonna hope that that things return to nominal. I'm actually going to hold on a second. I'll pause until it comes back. I think we're just gonna have to roll with this one. If it doesn't hold up, it doesn't hold up. I gave it a good try, and hopefully it records right. It's already gone again. All right, it is what it is. I'm gonna ignore that OBS is even there and just focus on as if I was recording this for YouTube. No tears, only dreams now. Only dreams. Okay. Alright, we are going to start the race. I need a moment here. I still don't know exactly what the optimal RPM is. I guess it's this? Ooh, I was a little slow. Massa darting over. This turn 1 makes me so nervous. It's so easy to go off on the grass. Keeping the narrow line here. I don't think there's anyone left of us. Our teammate right behind us right now. Pretty clean start.
Somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
I had to try it. It wasn't going to stick, but I had to try it. So we may, if we don't have an engine failure during this race, at minimum we're probably going to be down on power. So that's a concern. But I would be better off with it being down on power than actually losing the engine. That would be very disappointing. I don't know exactly how set those things are. Like, well, you have this much wear, it's 100% certain your engine's going to blow. Got a slipstream here. Still just ahead of our teammate. He closed the door there. We weren't quite deep enough to attempt to pass. I think our pace is good. I don't feel like I'm having to push the car too hard, and I don't feel like I'm able to run over the cars in front of us. So if the AI is imbalanced a little bit, I don't think it's a massive amount. We might be talking like 2 or 3 clicks, like a 72, 73 setting. And we'll see where that puts us in the future. The problem, as it was in 2016, is when the AI are slower, they're almost always slower in the braking zone. They brake a little earlier, which is somewhat hard to predict. But it does make it so you can really dive bomb them quite well. I'm tempted to look at the damage screen and just see what the engine looks like, but part of me just doesn't want to know. It's going to be a nice split race, so we're not pitting very early. No DRS yet. And now hard on the brakes. Probably don't have to go to first there. In an unnecessary gear change. Too deep. And now we should be getting into DRS zone.
This lap, you can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We're staying pretty much in that range. Still taking this way too narrow. See, I make up time there, but now I'm offline for this turn, so I'm not going to get as good of an exit. Although it wasn't bad. Our teammate's still sitting there in 7th. Luckenberg's holding on. To those of you that said this car couldn't be in the points.
Let's try and keep the revs down. Early upshifts, later downshifts.
Okay. Slightly a distracting time for that message, but if I can save it by short shifting, I will. So like in the red instead of the purple. I don't know if that's actually modeled or not, if you can actually save an engine. But I'll try.
Right, rich fuel mode.
Okay, interesting, interesting. So we just don't have ability to reach rich fuel. That I can live with. As long as it keeps running, I'm fine. Like, I'm not too worried about our position. However,
You'll be on the softs.
I think I feel a noticeable lack of power. Ooh, a huge, whoa, big frame lags there. Please, Codemasters, none of that. It may be the stream freaking out, causing that. I don't think it's been up the whole time, to be honest. People are probably getting little flashes of laps. It's like watching a race through the highlight reel. Except the highlights are nonsensical.
Performance will be affected.
Okay, where is significant? Performance affected. I think we're just gonna have to hold on to what we can here. This is modern F1. This is the F1 that the FIA apparently wants these days. And that is parts management. When qualifying involves like 30 grid place penalties for half of the field, that's apparently what they want. So that's what they're getting. Windows open, we're gonna pit next lap, not this one. DRS is keeping us with Massa, which is nice. We don't quite have the power to just go up there and pass him. Draft. Get it nice and close. A little too close. He's leaving the door open to me there, but then it closes real quick. I feel like we're getting some pace because I'm being very easy on the tires. Oof, little nudge. Yeah, I think getting caught behind Massa here is costing us a lot of time. But it may be saving our car. Well, not if he's gonna slide in the middle of the turn and have us nearly hit him. That's not gonna save our car. We're free of him for the moment. Luckily, Grosjean isn't right up our wing. All right. Probably no DRS, but we're gonna be coming into the pits here, I believe. If I remember correctly. Maybe it was next lap. We did get DRS. He didn't say box, box, box. I'm gonna go one more lap. Got a clean track, the tires still feel good.
Your pit window is now open.
Okay, this is the lap we're putting.
Nico
Teammate.
is in the pits.
Nico Hulkenberg is in the pits. Now I gotta remember there's no car in front of me to judge my speed off of. So this should be a flying lap for us. Although we don't have all the power in the world to use. Remember to keep the revs low. Try and save our engine. There's this very light, like, clicking sound in the background. It sounds like bits of engine flopping around. A little worrisome.
You need to pit in this lap.
Need to. And I shall. Need to not screw this up. I'll try.
Okay, clear.
Okay, I didn't know there was a yellow, but I'm glad you eventually told me about it. Ricciardo out of the race. Who gave him Verstappen's car? That's not how this season's supposed to go. Was he in front of us? That will be interesting to know. A little wide, not bad. A little cautious on the pit road, but I don't want a penalty. We had a nice gap. Let's see here. Come on, sub 3.
Exit now.
2.8, it's okay. We almost had a car in our way. Someone's about to pass us.
Okay, stay clear.
I was late on the limiter again. There's Massa, okay.
For dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
You gave me that message after I was past that line, but thank you. So we pretty much came out exactly where we were, which is okay. I would have liked to have gotten around Massa. I think I was just too slow on in and out. I gotta get in the habit of disengaging the pit limiter. Curve action.
Okay, some information on
Kvyat.
Kvyat. They are out of the race.
A lot of retirements here. We'll still have to see if it was the Red Bulls that were in front of us. If we gain a position out of all of that. Looks like Hulk is now 1 position behind us. Just out of DRS range right now. We're really gonna have to use up the braking zones to close the gap, since we don't have power to do it. Thought we were close there. Now, of course, people could have gone backwards on strategy here, so our position may not show through till later. But currently, we're back in 6th. I think that P5 is still available to us. A little dirt. I made a mistake. I went up and looked at the stream thing to see what it was doing. And it threw me offline here. Update on that. It's not going well. I'd say I'm going to have a very not good discussion with Comcast tonight. Bottas. Bottas has expired an engine. There he is. Well, if our car survives, we're going to have a very good finish here. Through pretty much nothing more than attrition. Looked for it. Not quite there. DRS again. And slipstream. Yeah, you can tell we're down on power if in slipstream and on DRS we're not able to close that gap. I knew that was the place I could do it because he kept leaving that open. Can we hold it though? Not quite. We don't want to tangle too much with that and get Grosjean into this mix. Since we're in good position right now. Way better than expected, or should be. Grass. Grass is bad. Don't do grass, kids. Not a great run. We have DRS. Go, car, go. It's got nothing. It's got nothing down the straightaways now. I think our best bet is to hold with them. Ooh, another big lag. Hold with them and then use this DRS to keep us up to pace.
So the gap to our teammate is 5.9 seconds.
I'm a little concerned as to what's going on with these pauses in the game. I don't know if that's to do with the recording or the streaming, I'm not sure. Or just to the game being derpy. These games have always been weird that way with the pauses and hang-ups. We shall see. Well, I hope we see. Hopefully there's actually footage to post. Otherwise there's going to be a lot of disappointed people, me included. And we're all over them in these slow sections. Unfortunately, those aren't the passing sections. I don't want to go to rich mix because I feel like that's probably harder on the engine. If we even can. He said we might not be able to. We're very close this time. Probably not. I changed my mind on that mid-sentence because we have no power. We'll see. Come on, close! Close! Nah. Nope. There's not enough speed difference to do it. Sorry. Sorry for that, if I just freaked anybody out. Soda cans. Also pick up on the track IR. I should probably just disable that in this game, huh? That would be smart. If I do that. It's a tradition now. I gotta do it every race. Hey, buddy. Keep doing this every lap. I've not heard any updates from the team on the car, which I think is a good thing. No news is good news. Easy into this turn. Oh, it's frustrating. We're so all over them here in the slow sections. It may be that we're running more downforce too. It was close. That was very close. If I could have held it there, we would have had something to say about this. Come on, baby. You can do this. Watch for the over-under.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Now watch for the attack back here. We should still get... No, we don't get it. Okay. Some of the tracks you still get DRS in the second zone. Now we have to hope that we can use these slow sections that we were a little quicker in to pull away. It'd be so great if the stream came back after that happened and nobody saw it happen. It'd be terrible. Stupid, stupid Comcast. I honestly actually considered seeing if I could budget in getting AT&T as a backup. because AT&T is too slow, really, to have any kind of quality stream with. But, you know, if the service actually worked versus Comcast not, you can use it in reserve. Honestly, that's not in my budget, but I considered it.
You're closing in on one of the Ferraris.
Cool. Again, probably gonna have to rebalance the AI a little bit here. It's only race 2. It's a long season, so we have a long time to try and work in that balance. And you do get more career points for going against a higher AI.
The gap to teammate is 7.3 seconds.
Pulling away from Hulkenberg. I'm constantly wanting to say Rosberg, but it's Hulkenberg. Rosberg done did quit. He's a quitter. Here, yes. We're not rocketing away, but we're holding a nice gap. Keeping him out of DRS range is important. Car feels great. I can't stress enough how much better these cars feel versus the 2016 cars. I mean, the force feedback's way better in-game, but just the cars themselves, I think, feel so much better. So much more grip available. They're actually fun to drive.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, we didn't use our excess fuel. DRS, even though I don't have it. Unless one of the front 3 have a mechanical issue at the last lap, it looks like this is our finishing position. If our car holds together.
This is your final lap of the race.
Alright, we're turning our best laps now. Which makes sense, burning the fuel off.
Verstappen, they seem to have an issue.
Verstappen has an issue. If he's in front of us, then that could be another position. I don't think so. I think it's currently Hamilton, Vettel, Raikkonen. But hey, at least they got the Verstappen issue right. Poor Red Bull. They so desperately wanted out of that Renault contract. However, the Renault's actually, the factory team seems to be a little bit more reliable. Palmer's car not as much, but makes you wonder if it's something to do with the packaging on the Red Bull car causing those issues, or maybe the way he drives the car.
The gap behind us is 2.0 seconds.
2 seconds, plenty of gap. Starting to feel some tire wear now. It's a good time to feel it. It's the last lap of the race. Vettel wins. Hamilton dropped to 3rd. Quite a last lap there, apparently. So the Ferraris take 1-2 here. That'll have major championship implications. And here's our checkered flag. Ooh, well driven, I think. I think that was well driven. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my stream down.
So here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force.
There's your podium. It is Vettel, Raikkonen, and Hamilton.
So then, it's time
And
to see
for
how
us,
this result affects the
P4,
Drivers' Championship. It's a
Hulkenberg
good result
P7.
for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's going to be
Difficult
Perez.
call, Crofty, but I'd like to say Sergio Perez.
Yep.
He's just so gifted at getting the most out of his tyres, and he showed that here today.
And here's how things are shaping
I
up
think
for
it
the
was us, but
Constructors'
that's fine.
Championship.
That's fine.
Ferrari
Really, all we did was
extend
pass
their lead
Massa.
at the top of
The rest of it was
There was
through
also a strong
through
showing from
attrition.
the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings.
All right.
Plenty more twists and turns to come this
So
season.
let's advance and see. Let's see the points, if it loads ever. Someday it will. I swear by it. Someday. Oh, man. Loading times. Never Codemaster strength. Hey, there we go. Alright, well, we obviously did a lot of good here for our resource points. Rivalry, we're killing it. 4th and 7th, very good for a team result, however. We had a much faster lap, penalty-free. Teams very ecstatic with us, I do believe. Other teams very, very interested in us. Lots of good career points here. These should increase as we increase the difficulty as well. There's the modifier you can see. And what's our laptop show us? Do we get to see the points? Did I miss that? Did I miss that in the proceedings here? All right, driver standings. We are 4th right now with 18 points, 32 back from Vettel. Hulkenberg is up to 10th. Constructors, we are 3rd, which I think is a pretty amazing spot for Renault to be. But like I said, next time we will be changing some settings, it looks like. And I just have to figure out where you can do that. Because I'm pretty sure you can. I just don't know exactly where. So I'll do that for next time. Hopefully the streaming stuff is fixed by then. If not, this will probably be going back to just straight for YouTube for now. Sorry for those that tried to watch the stream that didn't go well. I'll take the fight to Comcast and see where we can get. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.